Now today it is finally that day where we get to see the NIV insurance registration from some of our favorite EV stocks like Nio. You will know that each and every week on Tuesday we get to see how many NIV insurance registration did Nio together with other new energy vehicles so in the previous week. So this week, or on this week's NIV insurance registration, it is for the period which started on the 19th to the 25th of February, which was last week. And this period, Nio Sold total NIV insurance registration of around 2,300. Now this is better than the 1,400 we saw for the previous 2 weeks in total combined. This is something that shows improvement because, ladies and gents, we continue to see at least an improvement on the, of course, NIV insurance registrations that we are witnessing from Nio. Because if you are to go and check throughout all the previous weeks, you'll notice that it is currently showing a slight recovery onto Nio's NIV insurance registration, which is something that is pretty good, and it is making me to be very excited. Companies like Xpeng saw 1,200, Li Auto saw 6,600, and Tesla saw over 10,000 new energy vehicles registration, which is something that is pretty good, and something that shows you that when we compare Nio against these others, it looks like I suppose it's doing pretty good, especially looking at the fact that Nio, it's a premium EV maker, which therefore in its segment, I suppose it is doing really well. I mean, if they are able to sell better cars compared to the mass market EV maker Xpeng, it shows you that Nio, ladies and gents, it is doing pretty good. With Li Auto we can't compare because Li Auto is not selling yet full electric vehicles, but they are hybrids, which obviously, knowing that they are still, of course, content, or some consumers have content switching fully to EVs. Companies like Li Auto tend to, of course, get more sales because though people don't really want to fully transition into an EV car, but rather they are most likely to start buying hybrids before they fully switch to an EV. So it is for this reason why I think Li Auto is a bit getting more EVs than Nio, but otherwise, looking at the kind of segment that Nio is selling, which is premium vehicles, I think they are doing pretty good. So these 2,300 we saw last week from the 19th to the 25th now puts Nio to have a total NIV insurance registration from the 1st to the 25th of around 5,100. So from the 1st to the 25th, Nio's total NIV insurance registration are sitting at 5,100, and we already know that for Nio to beat last year's deliveries, they will need to deliver over 12,000 vehicles, which is something that, is it possible? I don't think so, but of course those that follow Nio, they will know that it's something that we already know, and we have adjusted, and investors have adjusted their minds that it will be difficult for Nio to get to 12,000. Even 10,000, I think it might be pretty difficult because we are just only left with this week in a way that I don't think we can see Nio delivering over 5,000. That will make it 10,000, which therefore I think 10,000 deliveries for February will also be quite difficult. I know these are not actual sales, but they give a guidance, and they also exclude the European sales, where we know that Europe, in terms of sales, they don't contribute that much, but they are also bringing in some sales from Europe, which therefore makes me to conclude to say it might be very difficult for Nio to register or to deliver over 10,000 vehicles this month, which therefore means that they won't be able to beat the deliveries they saw last year in February. But the good thing, like I said, is that Nio will be starting to sell their latest 2024 models. I believe that will boost or bring, of course, the sales into Nio, because though they are introducing 2024 models, one thing that we read is that the price on their models, or on the 2024 models, won't change from the price they were selling these very same models back in 2023. So price wise it won't change, but we know that 2024 models are starting from March going forward or going further, and I think the first models that will be immediately from March, I think, is the ET5 Touring, the ES6 and EC6, I think. So these are some of the models that will be available beginning of March, while the others will come as the month unfolds. So I'm looking forward to that, and I hope to see at least March being that month that will see Nio delivering many deliveries, which will result in Nio beating the kind of deliveries they saw in Q1 of 2023, because many of you will know that in Q1 2023 Nio total deliveries for Q1 2023 were around 31,000 deliveries. For Nio to beat last year's Q1, they need to sell 32,000 vehicles, which do I think is possible? I think so, especially looking at March. It will be a full month where we are going to see no interruptions of holidays, and just seeing Nio delivering the kind of vehicles that they should be delivering, which makes me or brings me confidence to say that we'll see month being the best month year to date, which is something that is pretty good. So I look forward to the February deliveries, which are, by the way, are coming out probably next week on Monday, if not, since the 1st of March it's Sunday. But well, if they come out on Sunday, it will also be pretty good, but if not, it will be Monday. So I will be closely monitoring those deliveries, but like I say, I don't think we are again going to see over 10,000 of deliveries this month due to the holiday disruptions, of course, which we have been seeing, of course, and not only Nio but also all the other EV companies also struggling when it comes to sales. So I look forward to the deliveries that we are going to get to see either Sunday or Monday, which will then determine how many vehicles does Nio need to deliver for the month of March to beat the over 31,000 they saw back in 2023. Otherwise, with all that, guys, we also look forward to next week when you will be giving us their Q4 earnings, which I've done a video of what to expect during those earnings, or what will drive the share price or shoot the Nio stock price up. And yeah, I don't think we'll need to go through that, but I look also forward to that event coming next week. Otherwise, we thank Leodo for producing a good Q4 earnings, which resulted in the shares of Nio to also sort of like surge yesterday based on the, of course, Leodo's Q4 earnings. I mean, Leodo finished the day up over 18%, and as I'm doing this video today, pre-market they are up over 7%, whilst Nio, ladies and gents, yesterday finished the day trading up over 4.6%, and pre-market they are trading over 3.3%, which is something that is pretty good. And I'm saying, I think Leodo also contributed to most of the Chinese equities surging yesterday, which is something that I think I appreciate. I really like to also see Nio produce the very same, or the kind of course, earnings that Leodo reported for Q4. I mean, I look forward to Nio next week beating all analyst expectations from start to finish. That is the only way we'll see, of course, also the Nio stock price recovering in a kind of way we are seeing Leodo recovering. I mean, yes, I'm not complaining about the surging that we are witnessing, and like I said, credits to Leodo, but I would also like to see Nio come their Q4 earnings next week, thrashing everything that analysts expect, which will then result into Nio's share price also probably performing like the way Leodo shares are performing, or even better, because Nio, I mean, when you check how Leodo stock price has been trading when vis-a-vis the Nio stock price, I mean, you can understand, I think, or we can agree that Nio has been hammered more, meaning that the recovery should be also more than the kind of recovery we are seeing from Leodo's after they reported their Q4 earnings. So I look forward to that, and yeah, but thank God we are seeing Chinese equities recovering in terms of share price, which makes me to be really excited. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I'd just give you this quick update. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, comment, and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey. And before you buy Nio for the very first time, it is always good or wise that you do your own due diligence so that at least you can be comfortable as you are investing onto this stock. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.